Most people aren't lost. They're just following directions that were never meant for them. If that sounds familiar, take a second to like and subscribe. These stories are for anyone still trying to figure out where they're headed. All right, let's begin. Noah wasn't lost in the way people imagine. He knew where he lived. He knew what he was supposed to be doing. But something felt off. Every path looked similar. Every choice sounded reasonable. And somehow, none of them felt like his. Maya walked beside him, hands tucked into her jacket. "You've been quiet," she said. Noah shrugged. "I just don't know if I'm heading the right way." She didn't laugh. She didn't rush to fix it. "Maybe you're looking for directions that don't exist," she said. "Some paths don't come with signs." That thought stayed with him longer than he expected. Later that afternoon, they stopped near a small trail overlook. That's where they met Samuel. He sat on a bench, weathered and calm, staring out at the distance like he'd been there before. More than once. Samuel glanced over. "You look like someone waiting for permission to move," he said. Noah blinked. "I didn't say anything." Samuel smiled. "You didn't have to." They talked for a while. Not about careers, not about plans, about getting lost, about choosing wrong, about how often people mistake noise for direction. Samuel pulled a small compass from his pocket and turned it slowly. "Most people spend their lives chasing someone else's north," he said. "Parents, friends, expectations." He tapped the compass lightly. "But this only works when you know which way is yours." Noah looked down at it, then back up. "What if I choose wrong?" he asked. Samuel nodded. "You will," he said simply, "and you'll adjust." Maya smiled at Noah, like she already knew that answer. The real test came later. A week passed. Then another. Noah stood at a familiar crossroads in his life. Not a trail this time, a decision he'd been avoiding. One path was safe, predictable, approved by everyone who cared about him. The other felt uncertain, unexplained, quietly right. He hesitated. Old habits whispered that safety was maturity, that choosing differently meant disappointing someone. No compass in his hand, no advice nearby, just the feeling he'd learned to listen to. Noah chose the path that didn't come with reassurance. Nothing dramatic happened. No doors slammed. No one stopped him. But for the first time, he didn't look back for approval. The wilderness didn't disappear after that. Life didn't suddenly clear itself. But something shifted. When doubt appeared, he didn't freeze. When he chose wrong, he didn't punish himself. He adjusted. Sometimes slowly, sometimes awkwardly, but always forward. Noah didn't arrive anywhere final. He didn't figure everything out. What he earned was quieter. The ability to move without waiting for permission, to choose without needing reassurance, to trust that even wrong turns could still belong to him. And that was enough to keep going.